Hi guys, just a bit of an update of what's been happening. I haven't really been doing any work on the tractor because I really don't like it. I think it's too wide, and the loader's not sturdy enough. And yeah, so my plan is I'm gonna build a new frame, a single tube frame out of 4" by 4" by 1/4" steel, and I've started the build here already. I took the axles out of it. These are just Corolla axles made in Australia. And as you can see, I've chopped the output flange off here, brought it in, welded it, and then taken here the shaft of the differential. Here, I've chopped it, I've drilled it out in the lathe, put a bolt in the middle, put a collar over it, and welded the collar onto the shaft, and then slid it back in. And it seems to be working, although it does bind when you're going in the forward direction, and then freeze up again. So I think that might be the collar hitting on the axle tube. So I'm going to take that out next week and grind it, and hopefully that'll solve the problem. But yeah, in total I'm narrowing this diff down by 12 inches or 300 mil, and taking 150 mil or 6 inches off each side to give it a total width of 4 foot tire to tire. And the new machine will be a total of 8 foot long, I think, and 4 foot wide. And that's the axle. I'm also rebuilding the articulation joint for a new one with this, which I've been making, which is a trailer hub with the shaft drilled out and a 1" pin inserted. It'll then be welded onto this axle, and then there'll be 2 plates bolted to the frame that will sit in to articulate on. Besides that, nothing really has been going on. I did get myself a nice new toy, a brand new welder, which is really great. It's a Unimig Arc 170 DC inverter. It cost me $330. It has a 3.5-year warranty, 170 amp, arc and stick. Let's have a look at the front here. You see, it's just got the push and turn connectors. There's your amperage control. There's the settings between stick and TIG. Here's the electrode holder. It's pretty nice. And here's the earth clamp. Also pretty nice, pretty heavy duty. It's got 3 meters of welding cable. And yeah, it's got 100% duty cycle at 120 amps. So I can weld pretty much all day on it. Great machine. Had the best in its class, mainly because it's warranty. It's made in China, but it's got a 3.5-year warranty, so I figure it can't be all that bad. Let's see. I've been working on this Onan engine here. We got it for $20 at a garage sale because it wasn't working. We tried to start it a couple of times, rebuilt the carb, everything. Just wasn't working. It'd run for a second perfectly, then backfire out of the carb. So we started stripping it, and we found out the problem was it was sucking air from here. The intake manifold was sucking air, so it just wasn't getting the right mixture. So we took it apart, we replaced the rings, had a look at everything. Everything seemed in pretty good nick. So I've just got to finish reinstalling the valves and order some head gaskets from America, and hopefully it'll run like almost new, because the valves are a bit knackered, so you know, I don't want to pay for new valve stems and valves, so I'm just going to run it with the valves in there, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. But other than this and the axles, nothing really's been going on. I did build this little contraption one weekend with one of my mates, because you know, I was really bored, and I was like, oh, you want to make something? So I was like, fine. So yeah, it's just a 11 horse Honda, belt driven to this little gearbox, which was chain driven to the axle with a diff. The chain twisted and snapped, and I can't get a replacement. But yeah, there's the clutch mechanism. and the brake is on the axle. It's got a little disc brake. We haven't installed it. It had pivot steering at the back, so you could turn it and do 360s. It was pretty fun. The shed itself, pretty messy at the moment, mainly due to my laziness. But we've been informed that we have a serious termite problem. We got the pest controller in. He found about 10 different termite nests coming into the shed. So he's coming next week to get rid of them. But it's pretty annoying that we've been eaten by termites and didn't even realise it. But anyway, that's all from here. Until next time.